Feeling like you don't belong really hurts a lot. And I do mean a lot. It's extremely painful. And you feel like you have no place in the world. And you just have this emptiness. Especially when you feel that people can't relate to you. Women or men or whatever in particular. People have got a different view on things. And we're in a different era, in a different generation, in a different time, where people are focused on more environmental issues and more past issues than they are with what's going on currently. Which leads me to the next point of trying to secure love and trying to find love when you have mental health issues like I do. I mean, having Aspergers has done a number on me. And I feel like no one's ever going to relate to me. And I've met other people, like I said in past videos, who have Asperger's who are completely different than me. But for me personally, I think I need a partner that I know is going to understand my pain and my place of pain and where I come from. So we have some kind of common ground, because it's very important. Without common ground, you won't make it very far. It's extremely important. And there's times where I'm just so afraid that I'm just not going to find what I want anymore. And I just feel like that if I give too much of myself away or give myself away, then I'm setting myself up to get hurt. I've opened up myself many a times to the wrong people, and I've gotten nothing but hurt from it. So I'm very afraid. I'm very weary. I'm very anxious. And I just can't seem to get it together or hold it together. Sometimes I feel like I'm losing hope because of the time that I'm living in. I'm not hopeful like I used to be. In past videos I used to be very hopeful and I used to be very ecstatic, and I just think that'd be a good outcome. I've been doing these videos now for a number of years. I mean, a whole lot I suppose has changed in the years that I've made videos. Going back to 2010, I've had 3 partners, serious ones. But I haven't had a relationship in over 7 years. And, I'm going to be 40 years old here. And, there's that time that's ticking that, I want to have a family of my own. I want to have kids. I want to be a father. But I want it to be with the right person, not the wrong person. And I feel like in order for me to do that, I need to find someone who has a common ground, as I said. Having that common ground meaning somebody who came from poverty, who came from a dysfunctional household, who had overbearing, controlling parents, who grew up, with little money, little finances, and had trouble in school. I feel like that'd be the only way that somebody will at least understand me. I mean, I know a lot of people grew up in poverty, but people are very superficial, and they're about looks. They don't look at what's inside the person, and they can't see past all of it. And of course, I have to be attracted to the person. I can't be with somebody that I'm not attracted to. And that's just the sad part about it. I do wish somebody would give me the chance. I mean, I've got my own place. I mean, I may not have employment, but the government takes care of me, and I'm content with the life that I have. Eventually, I do want to buy a house. That's a goal of mine, my own house. Whether, it takes me another 30 years, by the time, I'll be 70 years old. Or, if it takes me even later. That's if I even live. I may not even be alive. I don't know. But I'd like to eventually, buy a house and leave it to somebody who maybe hopefully will love me for me. Love just hurts so goddamn much. Why does it have to hurt? Why do we live in the world that we live in? Why are things the way they are? That's something I've been itching to find out my entire life. And I fought and fought and fought. And it seems like it's a never-ending battle that I'll never get what I want or what I'm looking for and what I seek. mean, having abandonment issues also is another reason why I've kind of strayed away from relationships. Because I'm scared that the person's going to abandon me. Because, I have a lot of problems. I'm not perfect by any means. My mood changes. Some days I'll be very sad and I'll want to exit this life. Other times I'll be happy. That's just the way my Aspergers is. But I've had a lot of trauma, so I replay it a lot in my head, and I've got PTSD, or PTS, post-traumatic stress. I'm not officially diagnosed, but I know for a fact that I have it, as well as having rejection sensitivity dysphoria, RSD, because every time someone rejects me, I get bent out of shape, and I get really angry. Sometimes I'll cry, sometimes I'll just get very angry, or I'll get very sad, and I'll just bottle up, and I'll stay, hide in a shell. And it's not something I can really control, and it makes me feel weak that I have that. Maybe I should be with somebody who feels the exact same way like me, who has rejection sensitivity. Maybe that way they'll stay with me and they'll love me. I don't know. It sucks that it's got to be like this. And I've been looking for a way out for quite some time, and I don't know. I wish there was someone out there that could help me and help me find the right answers and point me in the right direction, but I guess that's why I'm coming to you guys to help me. You guys are coming to me for advice, and I'm coming to you, so I guess we're all in the same boat. Yeah, I'm I feel so wounded and so broken. I just wish somebody could just hug me tight and tell me everything's going to be okay. But people tell me to man up. It just sucks. It's got to be like this. What are your guys' thoughts? What do you think someone like me should do? How can I find a way out of my dilemma? How can I put an end to 7 years of singleness? I mean, dating the people I've picked are not what you'd call girlfriend materials, because they're mostly prostitutes or drug addicts and people who have a lot of more mental health problems than I do. The thing is, though, this is the thing. I feel accepted amongst them, but I don't feel accepted amongst regular segments of society. I feel like the outcast. I feel like I don't belong because people treat me like shit. They belittle me. They make fun of me. They laugh at me. They talk behind my back, and they think of me differently. Because, I have such anger issues because of the way people treat me that I let it out. And I say how I feel on here and on Facebook. I have no filter. And I'm a very angry person, and it's true. But people make me more angrier in the world. The generation as it's going forward, and I'm getting older, I'm getting angrier and angrier. And I can't seem to control it. So I'm just so upset at the world, at myself, that it has to be like this for me, and this is the plate that's been given to me. I wanted more out of life. I had so much more of expectations. I did not think it was going to be like this for me. I'm not happy at all. I'm very broken, I'm very wounded, I'm very hurt. And I need someone to help me. To help me understand why I'm feeling this way. Why I'm in such pain. I talked to my old therapist. He said that I just need to talk and let it out. That medication's not the answer, even though I started taking Celexa several years ago, but I would black out when I was on it. And I would do things that I had no recollection of, so I put a stop to it. I could have murdered somebody and I wouldn't have even known it. That's how bad it was. Because I'd wake up places, never knew how I got there. Full-blown blackout. So I quit taking it. Because it was a matter of time before I either had hurt somebody or hurt myself. That's why I stopped. And I'll never touch that pill ever again. Celexa is bad. For those of you that take it, I suggest you consult your doctor and tell them. Having abandonment issues and rejection sensitivity can really, I think, put a strain on a lot of people. A lot of people they get put off when they find out that you have that, and they don't know how to deal with you. That's what I've realized. And at times I keep my mouth shut about it. I don't really tell people about my problems. I let them kind of figure out for themselves that I might be different. Because if I divulge the information and I tell them flat out, hey, I have Aspergers, automatically they'll think of me as being stupid. I had a girl tell me she would never date me just because I have Aspergers, and that I must be slow because of it. I'm not slow at all. In fact, I'm smarter than her. And that's what I think. It's just, I don't know what to do, guys, and I'm just at that point where I've just kind of just had it. I'd love to meet some of you guys to talk to you. If any of you are local that live in Northern California, email me. I'm going to upload this video right now and I'm going to check messages. I don't really check messages and comments too often. I'm going to do that right now. See you again soon.